you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy hump day. Hump. How y'all doing? Come on in, get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, I went and got my nails redid and I like them. Y'all want to see them? Let me see if y'all can see them. Y'all can see them? The girl did them good this time. You see? See how she did the little, she did them good this time. I'm sorry if my hands is all ashy and stuff. I wash my hands a lot. But either way, I got my nails done good. I'm going out of town tomorrow night. I will be in London chewing on some biscuits. And life is good. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the morning Joce, okay? I am your host, Voodoo Doll TV, and we do this Monday through Friday. So if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Go ahead and subscribe right now because you're going to come back. It's just how it is. But at the end of the day, we have a show today. Also, if you're returning, welcome back. Ooh, girl, I got this on the docket. Mm-hmm. Did you see Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels almost came to blows last night? It's on the docket today. I just didn't put them up on a thumbnail, but I might have to change the thumbnail because I have a few things. And I'm a woman. I'm not a man, but I saw Anton Daniels and what's the boy name? Corey Holcomb got into it. Ish. We gonna discuss it today. We gonna discuss it, y'all. Y'all get the likes up on the video. What else I want to say? Oh, yeah. Welcome back if you are returning and like the video for everybody. Also, morning announcements. Please, you guys, if you can, meditate, ground, and pray. Who in the hospital? Is he in the hospital? Is who in the hospital? Is Junior? Oh, girl. I don't think so. No, Junior not at no hospital. And we're going to talk about that today, too. So apparently, girl, y'all, it's so much to talk about, girl. You know what it make me feel like? I was thinking about it last night when I kept seeing all this stuff pop up. It made me feel like silly. Y'all remember when her and Suge found them letters? When Suge had opened up the that case that was buried in the floor, and she opened it up and Celie saw all them letters, and Celie was like, "Ooh, it's so many. I don't know what I was gonna do." That's how I was last night and this morning. I was like, "Ooh, it's so many topics, girl. I don't even know what I was gonna do." You know what I'm saying? And what Suge say? Put them in order by postmarks. Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about Junior tonight. Oh, yeah, going to talk about it because I saw Tessa done came up around there and said that she feels some type of way that the people was calling the police and the CPS people. They say CPS been called from everywhere. We're going to discuss it tonight at the dollhouse. Y'all pull up, pull over, and pop out. Pull up, pull over, and pop out. Meet me at the dollhouse. We got that to talk about and a few other things as well. I did see Claudette Colvin died. That's the real Rosa Parks. You know, we talked about her on Educational Friday. First of all, rest in peace to Claudette Colvin. Claudette Colvin, let me pull her up. She is the real Black woman who actually didn't give her seat up on the bus. See, y'all don't be pulling up to Educational Friday like y'all should. So I'm going to just give y'all the cliff notes of what done happened. How you spell her name? Not Claudia Jordan. I do not want Clawfoot. They was about to get me Claudia Jordan, girl. No. Claudette, how you say her last name? Oh, there you go. You spelled it right there. Yeah, girl, look. I'm going to give y'all the cliff notes on Claudette Colvin. So this was the original Black woman. Here she go. Let me see. Here's a video of her. And I don't want to play the video because I don't want to get copywritten. Is this a real picture? No, I think this AI. I'll just let y'all see. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Rest in peace to Kodak Colvin. She is the original Black woman who literally did not give up her seat on the bus for somebody who was clear. And apparently, she was supposed to be the face of the civil rights movement. But what had happened was she was a dark-skinned 15-year-old who was actually pregnant when all of this went down. So, you know, Hollywood, I'm sorry, not how, yeah, it is Hollywood. So Hollywood, along with the civil rights movement, swept in and said, oh my God, this is a great story, but we can't have no nappy-headed, dark-skinned Black girl being the victim. Nobody's going to believe that. So what did they do? Went down to the Mason place, went down where the Freemasons was, found Rosa Parks, who was cheating on her husband allegedly for somebody, a Pullman worker. Don't get me started because y'all don't be coming to Educational Fridays. So I'm going to give y'all the clip notes. Rosa, the one y'all be hollering about, she was around there cheating on her husband who had a car. And they basically staged, allegedly, they staged all of this so y'all could think Rosa was the girl. Rosa was a paid actress along with everybody else, but we not ready. We not ready for that. Y'all don't be coming to Educational Friday. So you feel what I'm saying? But at any rate, oh yeah, Rosa was popping it off, baby. Rosa didn't play about them cheeks. We already talked about it. The lady came on here and said it. Man, look, y'all don't be, I'm telling y'all don't be paying attention. Y'all, that's what I be saying, man. Y'all, they said, y'all want the tea on Rosa. I'm going to tell you what they said. I didn't say it. And this is all rumors. I wasn't there in the 60s. But the tea on Rosa was married to a man who had a vehicle. Rosa was also well taken care of by her husband. Now, her husband was an older man, yet and still a man, yet and still she was married to. Now, Rosa was also a Eastern Star. And, you know, them with the Freemasons, they like Q's in what's the other ones that like the Q's? They like the Q dogs in the ones that be going ski-wee. They like the Q's in the ski-wees. Like they brothers and sisters, but they be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all tracking? I'm telling you what happened. So the Eastern Stars and the Freemasons was like the Q's and the ski-wees. They play like their brothers in real life. I mean, in the world, but behind closed doors, they be doing all of this or whatever. They said rumor-wise, allegedly. I didn't say it. The lady said she grew up with Rosa. She was staying around the corner. The lady said that Rosa was out there passing out coochie on the trains. I don't know. They say her husband left her. They say her husband found out this bitch was doing more than acting at the civil rights movement. He found out she was sleeping with one of the Pullman porters and divorced her, allegedly. Nah. But y'all don't be wanting to hear the education part. See, y'all don't know I'm messy. So my education part, I goes look for it all. Oh, yes. I look for it all. I don't just want to know the outside part. I want to know the inside part. And that lady came up and did her own interview. But at any rate, rest in peace to Kodak Colvin, who was the real woman who didn't give up her seat. Rosa Parks was just an actress. You're welcome. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Now, like I was saying, meditate, ground, you guys, pray, whatever it is you need to do to go within and basically get back to the Most High God. We are in a spiritual warfare. It is very important that you do that. Also, on top of meditating and grounding, genealogy. Black America, do your genealogy. If you don't do anything else, do your genealogy, please. It is going to help you. It won't help nobody else but you and your family. Find out who you are, find out who your people were, and what is owed to you. If you want reparations, you're going to have to do a genealogy. It just is what it is. So let's get in front of the ball and do our genealogy, okay? But we have a show to discuss. Y'all like the video. Today we're going to discuss, did y'all see Baps from Making a Band? So apparently Baps from Making a Band decided to do a podcast with somebody and confirm that Donnie Mclurken was messing with her friend back in the day. And her friend was indeed a male and a minor. Now, listen, I don't think we care that Donnie Mclurken like a little booty every now and again. I don't think that's the problem. I think two problems is happening with Donnie Mclurken. Number one, you playing like you not gay. That's the problem. And number two, the people that you playing like you're not gay with, they saying it's victims. So again, nobody cares if Donnie Mclurken does the bending. I think we more care less about how you getting the bending done. Does that make sense? But we gonna get into it. And Baps, where was your antennas? We've been trying to figure out what's going on with Sarah. We didn't need you to come confirm this, Baps. I wanted to know, because they said Freddie P was in there all up in Sarah guts. And then they say Chopper had said he came in the room. And they say that you know. So I want to know, since you was on the T, girl, what was going on with Sarah? Was she up there with Diddy? Was Sarah sleeping? I have so many questions, Baps, girl. I mean, this is nice to know, but we didn't ask you for this. But I appreciate you. Shout out to Baps. You know, I used to like Baps. Anyway, we also have to talk about tethers in our government, you guys. It is imperative that we know who we're voting in on the local level and even on the federal level, all skin folk and kinfolk, because we're voting in people who look like us, who are literally against us. I don't vote. Well, I do on the local level. Honestly, I haven't even voted on the local level. I'm gonna be honest. But when I do vote, on the local level, I'm telling you, and that's bad to say, but when I do vote on the local level, I do want to make sure that I'm paying attention to who I'm putting in, because that's imperative. I don't know. I'm just not into the whole voting system. I just think it's all rigged. I'm lying. I'm not gonna vote. I'm lying. I just lied. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not on the local level, not on the federal level. I'm off that. But let's move on. This is not about me. But we're gonna discuss why it's important to make sure tethers are not in the government. Also, Bill Clinton. Now, they say Bill Clinton was supposed to testify with the Epstein stuff, but now all of a sudden he don't want to testify. And let me say this. I want this to be a letter I want this to be a lesson to Black America. None of these people are on your team. Not on the left, not on the right. Okay. And I need you guys to understand that when we go over Bill Clinton and this Epstein stuff, because I noticed that the change or the tone changed when it was Epstein and Trump. It was, yeah, let's get him. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's Epstein and Clinton, it's, well, why they not worried about Trump? You see what I'm saying? It's not about who's getting indicted. It's about who did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And who should be punished. But anyway, we're going to discuss that. And then we got DJ Akademiks claiming that Kodak Black has done more for hip hop or for rap than Boosie. And I'm telling you, this is a tether situation. Here he go, trying to take us out of our own culture and insert another tether. Shout out to Kodak Black. I like his music, not all of it, but from what I heard, I liked it. But what I will not do is let a tether like DJ Akademiks come into our culture as a guest and then tell us that one of our own ain't who we are and replace them with another tether. And again, shout out to Kodak, but you're going to catch some strays today. Tell your tether family to calm down. We're going to get into that. And then also Anton Daniels versus Corey Holcomb. I saw Anton Daniels I guess Anton Daniels went on Corey Holcomb's show. I don't know why. According to Anton Daniels, he want to do person-to-person, face-to-face interviews. He gonna get popped. Anyways, he went to Corey Holcomb's show and they started arguing about black versus white and the effect on America. And Anton Daniels told Corey Holcomb to SMD. Suck my. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm not a man, but I do know that in America, especially in Black America, those words I've seen men not come back from. But either way, we're going to discuss it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Now, let me read a couple of these super chats, and we're going to get right on into the show. Harlem Scholar, thank you for the super chat. Says, Vu, in the early 2000s, Rosa Parks lived 2 houses down from my grandmother on the west side of Detroit. I always wanted to ring her bell and ask her questions about that day on the bus. You should have. But you know, you got to keep in mind too, a lot of y'all don't understand. These people be government agents. That means they be sworn to secrecy. You know what I'm saying? They can't even tell you. But I swear it would have been lovely for her to go into detail about what happened. But I'll say this. After all these years, I'm pretty positive they had a good story that she had concocted or they concocted and she knew it. You know what I'm saying? She probably done said the story so much, she probably started believing it. But it was definitely proven that Rosa Parks, even them being arrested, did y'all know Rosa Parks being arrested with the fingerprints, that was all staged too? and Martin Luther King. Man, Martin Luther King was proven to be staged when he went to jail in New Orleans. And the lady from the Real Little Girls, because y'all don't be on Educational Friday. That's why I tell y'all don't be on Educational Friday. The ladies, the 3 little girls who really went into the schools and was segregated against not the little girl Ruby Bridges, because that was also staged. Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all don't be coming to Educational Friday. But either way, one of them women was talking about how Martin Luther King in the newspaper went to jail, but in real life, he just took the picture and went home. I told y'all the civil rights movement was a scam. And not only was it a scam, it is the worst thing that ever happened to Black America. If you think I'm crazy, just please do some research on it. It is not what you thought it was. It was not what you thought it was, okay? Anyways, we'll get into all of that. Let's get into, I want to get into another couple super chats before I move on. Y'all like the video. Let me see. I can't see this. Cherokee Rose, thank you for the super chat. Says, just FYI, the morning Joce went from 500s to 400s. 500s to 400s. I don't know what that means. Oh, the numbers. Girl, let me tell you something. They play with my numbers all day. All day. Not only on this channel, on the other channel. They've been playing with my numbers so much. Listen, I know for a fact I reach way more people than they show me on the screen. You're not going to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I know it. But I go with the move because I know how YouTube is. We just go, the numbers go up and down. They do that to Black content creators. Let's talk about it. I don't never see this hardly happening to the clear ones, but definitely to the Negro ones. But that's a whole nother story. Dream Travel Things. Thank you for the super chat. Says Corey Holcomb hates Black women and Anton Daniels hate Black people. There you go. That's why I said, I don't really care about none of them. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. When Anton Daniels said, suck my D, and Corey Holcomb asked him to say it again, it was in that moment I knew Corey ain't want no smoke neither. None of them niggas ain't want to fight each other. Because I tell y'all a story about my ex. My ex went to jail. Damn near went to jail for a long time because a white boy told him to suck his thing. And he picked that man up by one hand and choke slammed him to the ground, almost killed him. My ex, he went to jail. Prison! Well, it wasn't prison, but yeah, they want his head. And this is the worst part. Even the police told my ex, I understand. Because with men in America, you don't invite another man to your private area. But we gonna talk about it. And like I say, I just saw it and I was just like, it's 2 men peacocking. Corey don't want to fight Anton, and Anton don't want to fight Corey, but both of them feel played. I'm from New Orleans. I don't know. I ain't never seen niggas just do all that talking. Where I'm from, by this time, they would have been shooting already. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We gonna get into it, y'all. But before we get into that, let me get into a couple of honorable mentions, y'all. Like the video. I hope y'all are doing well on this hump day, y'all. It's raining out here in Georgia. Whoa, on that midnight train. It's raining. Get her up here. Y'all are not going to make me believe that people don't be projecting and posturing and peacocking with their issues. This girl, Candace Dilla Bastard, and I'm going to keep calling her that. I didn't mean to call her that, but fuck it. That's your name. That must mean what they want us to say. This girl, Candace Dilla Bastard, went a whole few seasons on Real Housewives of Potomac talking about how colorism that, mind you, she's married to a clear man. Colorism this, it's just this because we're Black, and then all of a sudden you come back bleached. And people want to say it's just lighting and hair. No, it is not. It's not just lighting and hair. That bitch is trying to visually look lighter. She's visually trying to look brighter. That is something internal there. I thought we passed this. Candace look a hot ass mess. And like I say, y'all could say to yourselves and each other on the internet that it's the lighting. That bitch dark as me. Somebody make it make sense. She look a mess. She look like she trying to be a white woman. Nothing about the look even looks Black. Who styled you? Who styled her? Who is she trying to be? Pam Anderson? Didn't it look like they gave her fake hips? I'm going to just say this. Candace, you look so bad. And you did all of that oh, black this, black that, for you to come up in here and start fading away, bitch. You look so bad. Get that shit off your skin and come back as the black woman you claim you proud to be. I'm off that. Girl, and this is another thing too. Black American women, we don't bleach and we don't do stuff to lighten our skin. Either you're black or you're not. We not about to pick that shit up because I'm going to tell y'all now. What they do is get these reality stars to tip y'all off to doing stuff. You know the reason y'all picking babies out the vending machine now, because Candy was over there picking them out the vending machine and Kim Kardashian. I told y'all, these people have jobs and their job is not the one you think it is. It's subtle advertisement. That's what this is. Subtle advertisement. You thinking you like her because she's a great reality star. No, she is an advertisement board. And guess what? If she coming out there bleaching her skin, unfortunately, it's going to be a few girls in the chat saying, oh, I could do mine too. Because people are followers by nature. Like, I'm not going to let Candace do that. She looks so fucking bad. She look a mess. And she need to stop trying to be around. I don't know who she been around. She need to go be around somebody else. I just refuse to let her do it. Ooh, did y'all see this? Y'all, didn't I tell y'all we going into the smart cities, right? But before we get into the smart cities, look, I told y'all about the flock cameras where they got the radars. They say the flock cameras only look through your cars. As a person who's worked with radar systems, if there's a flock camera on your car, on the corner in your neighborhood, and it can see in your car, depending on the radius of that radar, they can see in your house. So don't let them tell you, oh, it's just a flock camera to see for traffic. No, girl. But anyways, now, for the niggas that's just coming home from prison, right? Look at the new ankle monitors they got. That's not ankle monitors. Tell me why they have watches that come with a phone. Listen, this is crazy. Look.
Let's see how you gonna do it then.
That new Apple Watch.
Nah, this ain't no Apple Watch right here, thug.
That is.
It's a federal monitor. This how they doing the monitors now. Ain't no more land monitors. If you fresh out the feds, you get one of these. Especially if you're going to home confinement or some shit like that. Like, they make it look good for you. Plus, they got this phone to go with it. This phone to go with it. That shit federal too. Y'all see how you gonna do it then?
So now they got a watch, and it looked like ain't much on the watch unless that's just the screen cover. And then there's a phone that go with it. Do you know they listening? Them motherfuckers listening and watching your every move. When you piss, when you take a shower, girl, they are watching. They not just listening. See, the old ankle monitors just had like a little radar, not radar, but probably something on there. When you go outside of a certain radius, you know what I'm saying? It'll just click. Now they have full access to you. It's almost like you still in prison in a larger space. Child, be careful, y'all. Stay out of prison. Because they say when you get out, you're still not getting out. Fresh out the feds. That's what he said. But I ain't gonna lie, is it me? It was kind of like he was doing a commercial for it, huh? It was kind of like he was doing a commercial. Yep, it's a watch. Come with this phone. Like, nigga, what? Like, you act like you proud you got it on. Make it make sense, my nigga. Let's move on. Y'all like the video. The world is a stage now. The world is a stage. Oh, here you go. Look at this. See, I be sharing stuff and I know why I share them. Tampa police, where my Tampa people at, are rolling out new AI tech that lets officers view a crime scene live from your phone without your permission. Or it says with your permission, you can stream it directly to them. So now they about to tap in y'all phones. You know how y'all want to be on the corners taking videos? Tampa says they want to be able to tap right into your phone and get the live feed. Now, my thing with this is, why y'all don't just watch it on live like everybody else? Why you need to tap through my phone? Child, I'm telling you, your privacy is being taken away small portions at a time. Convenience is going to kill us all. I've been telling y'all that. See, it started off with, oh, we got the phones, we got a camera, it's going to be dope. Now, the same things that we thought that is for us is now going to be used to monitor us. Look, it says Tampa police want access to your phone to help solve crimes with their new AI technology. According to Fox 13, the system let 911 call takers decide whether to go live stream any crime scene directly to police with the hope of resolving crimes faster and potentially preventing them. But my thing is, so if I'm in the middle of an emergency and I dial 911, boom. 911, what's your emergency? Oh my God, these niggas shooting. Okay, ma'am, would you like for me to live stream it? Can you see me? Can you share the footage? Yeah, ma'am. So now I got to wait for you to connect my phone? I doubt it. That means they already got access to it, Fed. See, the part is they want to make you think they're asking for permission. So they'll say, oh, with your permission. No, my love. That means they already got access, girl. But we already knew, the large companies had access to our phones. I just didn't think the local police did. Be careful out here. I don't record stuff anyway when I'm out. I'm the person, people are like, oh, you were so-and-so, did you record? I'll be like, nope. I don't know. I live in moments. But y'all be careful out there in Tampa, especially, honey. Be careful in Tampa. Hold on. Oh, now I definitely want to talk about this. So this lady, I saw this on the Neighborhood Talk. This lady is married, I guess, and she has a son. So apparently her son was in her room watching TV with her. It was her son, and her daughter. Her husband walks in and he freaks out because according to the husband, the 13-year-old son should not be laying in the bed with his mama. Because according to the husband, that is the son trying to establish dominance, and he could have really hurt the little boy. It's crazy, y'all. Check this out. I want to know what y'all think about this because I was like, girl, that nigga gonna try to kill you and your child. It says a woman by the name of Jenny on TikTok opened up about her experience in an abusive relationship, and it was heartbreaking. Jenny shared several videos that included her being hit, harassed, and mentally toyed with, verbally and verbally abused. It says her account dates back to August 2025 with one earlier videos, including audio of her now ex threatening her and seemingly newborn child. It says things continue to escalate post by post as she shared more clips in September of death threats in front of her child. In the latest post, Johnny says she at one point was caught watching a movie in bed with my son and daughter. This didn't go over well with the man. He constantly forced the idea that Jenny's teen son lying in the bed was a way for him to assert dominance and purposely offend him. In a caption, she said it was at that moment that she realized that man was just trying to control her, but also endangering her kids. It says Jenny updates followers on her journey, letting them know she chose her kids and was able to get out of the relationship, but continued to use a platform to raise awareness. Trigger warning. Let's get into it.
I didn't.
Does he do it at his father's house?
I don't know what he does at his dad's house.
Okay, I guarantee he doesn't go lay in his father's bed.
I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't give a fuck what they do over there.
Okay, well when I get dressed, we're gonna have a conversation about it because I'm gonna make it very clear. Because here again, you allow him to raise up against me. That's what caused the last incident. That is disrespectful. I almost hurt him.
Why?
Because that is disrespectful and he knows it. That's why he got on the floor. You don't go and lay in a motherfucker's bed. That's you're trying to establish dominance.
I don't think that was. I think it was innocent, but
that's
it was.
What you think, Jen, as a woman, and you can think that as his mother. But I'm telling you, as a man and a man of this house, I almost hurt that boy.
Oh,
and
wow.
You think I'm playing, and I'm not.
Oh. Hi, Mama. What?
All right. So it was so many things that I picked up on here, but I think the biggest thing is this man is a big ass little boy. Whatever childhood trauma he suffered, he still goes through it. I don't know if his mama chose a man over him or if a man abused him as a child. I'm just guessing. I don't know this to be a fact. But typically people like this are suffering with childhood trauma. So The fact that he thinks a 13-year-old boy laying in the bed with his mama is him asserting dominance. I'm not even mad that he feels a way about it. I'm mad of why he feels a way about it, because you're competing, or at least you're putting yourself on the same playing field with her 13-year-old son. Now, you have to establish your manhood with her 13-year-old. There's something there. I don't know what happened to him as a kid, but it messed him up bad. Maybe his mama had a man or a boyfriend who used to beat on him and he despised men, like that after that. And it's the worst part. People like these men don't, instead of them making sure they don't get themselves like that, in those situations, they go find women with children just so they can project that bullshit on. Because what? I think he's been abused as a kid by a man or even a woman. I don't even know. One step parent or somebody in that type of role must have abused him in some way. I don't know, as a child. And that's why he's going through this. But to the lady, she has not been there. She's left him. And she's only putting up these videos to show y'all that, violence is never okay. She's just using a platform to get it out there. So for everybody asking, the lady is no longer there. She's not with the man no more. But be mindful, women, even men, because they got women who want to compete with your children too. And it don't necessarily have to be a man and your son or a woman and your daughter. It could just be an adult wanting to compete with your children, okay? Be mindful of this. Pay attention to what's not said. Don't never listen to what's said, but never hone in on what's said. Always hone in on the things that's not said. Because I'm going to be honest. I've always been able to lay in my mama bed. So let me start there first. But I am from New Orleans, and I understand you don't just go laying on nobody's bed. But if it's your child, you should be able to go lay in the bed with your mama and watch TV. And a man, even if it's your father or not, should not see that as a way of asserting dominance. Because now you're making it seem like you and this 13-year-old is the same. And that right there is problematic, But I'm glad she's out of there. That man wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't going. That wasn't going to end well for her or one of her kids. Did y'all hear when he said that's how the incident happened the last time? He was like, I almost hurt him. Yeah. Y'all be wanting to be married too bad too. I'm gonna be honest. Not all y'all, but some of y'all, a lot of y'all, no, I ain't gonna say some of y'all, a lot of y'all want to be married so bad. Y'all be forgetting. Y'all just let these signs go just to be like, I got a husband. Girl. All right, Betty, right. Bless this woman. She is up out of there. I love that for her because she needs to be. All right, y'all. Let's get into the show. Where do I start? No, not there. God. All right. So let's get into Bill Clinton and these Epstein files. Let's start with him. So apparently, it has been said that Bill Clinton or the Clintons themselves were set to testify about this Epstein stuff. Now, the whole world been going crazy about this Epstein file, the Epstein list. All the Democrats been pushing, send out the Epstein list, send out the Epstein list. All the Republicans saying that Trump ain't on the list. Then the Democrats saying, yeah, he is on the list. Then the Republicans saying, well, your people on the list. And then the Democrats saying, no, your people on the list. I just wanted to come here and tell y'all, news flash, all them crackers on the list. And this is why I don't understand when y'all go from one side of this rocky boat to the next. Because in my mind, this is just me. How can you not see that the other side is just a subtle version of the one you hate? They done all been down there to the island. And even some of your faves that you like that's in Hollywood. They all do it. Remember we were talking about 50 Cent in the Puff situation. And remember I told you I understood why other rappers and people in entertainment is like 50 down bad, because they feel like, nigga, we came up under the same cloth. We done dirt together. You can't turn state at the end. That's what's going on in these politics. The left and the right behind the scenes party together. Lawyers do it. You could be in a court trial for your life. Nigga, your defense attorney going against these prosecutors, you thinking they hate each other. Right after your trial, them niggas high-fiving in some coochie. It's all a facade. So if Clinton is on the list, you got to know all the rest of them niggas is on the list. And if Trump is on the list, he's not going to tell on himself. So let's just move that out of the way. I just don't understand why y'all think any of these crackers is better than the other. I will never for the life of me understand it. Because y'all, some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all who left the Democratic plantation, y'all really think y'all did y'all big one by going to the right side. Y'all really believe, yeah, this the move and now things gonna be better. I feel bad for you, Faye. Because it's not. Because you're working with the same devil. Now, let's get into this. It says, Congress moves to hold Hillary and Bill Clinton in contempt for refusing to testify in the Epstein investigation. Now, let me say this. Because right now, Trump is in office, the Democrats who run most of social media, they're not going to push this through the algorithm. This is going to kind of like say and then kind of go away. But let Trump and anything Epstein is going to go crazy in the algorithm. I just want my people, if you have energy for one side, have it for the other side. Because they all working against you. Let's get into it. It says the House Oversight Committee says it plans to hold so they ain't even did it yet. It plans to hold Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress after she skipped a scheduled disposition tied to its investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. Committee chairs James Comer made the announcement Wednesday. It follows his statement the day before that former President Bill Clinton would also be recommended for contempt after failing to appear for his own deposition. So they just not coming to court. And I guess because they politicians is cool. Let you not come to court. Lawmakers say both Clintons were subpoenaed last year. They were first expected to testify in October, but those dates were delayed until December due to a funeral they attended. What? Bitch. When their legal teams did not offer new dates, the committee rescheduled the disposition for mid-January. Instead of showing up, the Clintons sent a letter saying the subpoenas were invalid and that they would not participate. Their attorneys later doubled down, arguing the requests were unlawful, unrelated to any legitimate legislative purposes, and violated constitutional boundaries between branches of government. In their letter, the Clintons said they already expect Congress to vote on holding them in contempt and told lawmakers the decision was now in their hands. House Speaker Mike Johnson also weighed in, saying refusing to appear would qualify as contempt of Congress. It says Hillary Clinton spokesperson questioned why she was even being pulled into the investigation, saying that the committee has never explained what connection she has to Epstein. NBC News reports that Hillary Clinton has not been accused of any wrongdoing involving Epstein, and her name does not appear in the files released so far. While recently released documents included photos of Bill Clinton, he has also not been accused of a crime. Girl, we done seen Chris Tucker down there. They all go down there. These devils don't look no different from them devils y'all like. They all go down there. They all love a pizza party. Now what? My thing is this. I understand that some of us and a lot of us are going to participate in the government because we have to. Me saying I'm not voting, it is a level of irresponsibility, but part of me, I'm on a different, I'm not here. I'm here, but I'm not here. So I just, anyways, some of us or a lot of us are going to participate in government. What I'm telling you is if you're going to do it wisely. Do not believe one devil pointing a finger at the other, because what you'll have is confusion. None of these people have historically shown that they care about Black America. I see a lot of white people love to say, oh, we're Republicans. We're the party who don't like slavery. No, when the Republicans didn't like slavery, the Republican Party was Black. Let me say it again. When the Republicans didn't want slavery, the Republican Party was Black. They was integrated and infiltrated through some half-breeds, and then the clears came on and piled on, and they instantly took the identity of the Republican Party. Them crackers you see on the right side, they are no different from the crackers you see on the left side. They both making the same decisions under the table. The ones on the right cosplaying as the real Republican Party. That's because you don't know you the real Republican Party. Whole other story. I just asked that my people, if you're going to utilize the system, please do it wisely. Do not be fooled that any of these people care about you. Because if any of these people, I don't care if it's Trump, if any of these people really cared about Black America, they could snap their fingers and get us out of condition right now. But they don't, because they won't. Nobody's going to snap their fingers and get us out of this condition. We the only ones going to do that. Only us. So that's just that. I just, we can go back and forth with all the Epstein files, get Trump on there. We seen him on there, girl. Everybody was on there, bitch. Mariah probably was down there, bitch. Everybody was, Lil' Kim probably was down. I don't know, Biggie, Diddy, bitch, NWA, everybody probably was down there. And now what? Having a big old island pizza party. Girl, Domino's sponsoring. Girl, please. I don't trust none of these crackers. That's just different. I'm different. I'm a different type of girl. I just don't want my people windmilling on each other behind them neither. Don't get fooled now. Now, I want to move on. Girl. Look at Jamal. Look at bald head Jamal. Y'all see Jamal Bryant? So Jamal Bryant is such a whore, a fame whore is what I call him. He's a fame whore. He out there with King Yahweh. Now he's another one. I don't know much about him, but I heard about him. I read a little bit about him. King Yahweh, he supposed to be in charge of the Hebrews, huh? Mm-hmm. They say the King Yahweh boy, King Yahweh, King God, I don't know. He in charge of the Hebrews. Now, this is what y'all see Jamal sucking the D of the Hebrew God. I don't see that. I see the Hebrews in the Jamal Bryants shaking hands under the table like, aha, we got these niggas. That's what I see. That's what I see. My eyes see different. Mine eyes have seen the difference. And my eyes don't see what y'all see. What I see is, aha, let's do a photo op, shake hands, take a picture to nanny boo-boo these duck-ass niggas because we all running a play. That's what I get. But shout out to Jamal and King Yahweh. You know, that's the king of the Hebrews. Jamal, the king of the niggas. One king of the Hebrews, the other one king of the niggas. And some of the Hebrews is still niggas. And I'm scared of them niggas. I called the police on them niggas. Oh, yes. So with that being said, I'm just saying, pay attention. Pay attention. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Didn't they say that? They said it on the movie. I know because I was there when the girl said it, girl. Y'all got to wake up and pay attention. But at any rate, shout out to the king. Not Carlos this time. Yahweh. 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 He's only the base I do that say. Yeah. He love me, that he rapping it for clout. And I had my only son, Junior, just for clout. And when I had him on the couch, they said it, ouch. When he fell up off that couch, I said, I know it's out. Yahweh, Yahweh. Girl. King of the Hebrews and king of the niggas. I love it. I love a good collab. You know, I'm a good girl and a good collab. I love me a good collab. Can't get me out of a good collab now. Love me a good collab. Shout out to Jamal bald head ass. That nigga ain't worth 2 nickels rubbed together. I said what I said. That nigga ain't worth 2 nickels rubbed together. Let's get to these tether governments. Hold on. Stay right there. Oh, no. Before we get to the tether government, black women, and it's so crazy this came up because, you know, I've been wearing these wigs trying to grow my hair back. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not trying. It's growing back. But I have been very minimal with the products I've been putting in my hair. Now, I do be using Blue Magic, but after watching this girl, I don't know. Let's get into it, girl. Hold on. Look at the boy. Look at the lady gonna talk about all of the stuff. And, oh, let me say this, too. We were talking about how black women develop cancer, reproductive issues. And I told y'all it's so many ways they attack specifically us. One of the ways, like the movie, they cloned Tyrone. Remember they was putting the stuff in the perms and in the hair wash and all that stuff? They telling you in real life they doing that to all of our products. Check it out.
Believe this. Black girls are being poisoned by beauty products. Listen to what this woman got to say about it. Then I'm going to expose the agenda further.
Some of these products that are marketed specifically to Black girls contain some of the worst ingredients I have ever seen. And I think it should be outlawed. Some formaldehyde releasers. Formaldehyde's a human carcinogen. What place does it have in a beauty and personal care product?
I was doing some research and I looked at Harvard Health and it said 50% of products advertised to Black women contain endocrine disruptors, which are those disruptors that are going to impact their hormones, increase their chance of things like cancer, infertility, etc., compared to roughly 7% that are advertised to white women.
The key to Black extinction is to attack the very thing that's responsible for its existence. Black womb. This is why Planned Parenthood was created. Planned Parenthood was created by Margaret Sanger, a woman who wanted to use birth control and abortions as a means to exterminate the Negro population. And that's her direct quote. Now, fast forward, we have female rappers that are promoting this very thing that was created to kill us off. Literally rooting for our own demise. And even Meg Thee Stallion received awards for this contribution. This is all to stop the Black womb from producing Black babies. And
remember, I told y'all, put a 3 in the chat if y'all remember during the election. Remember when I told y'all they gave Meg Thee Stallion the award for the Planned Parenthood? I told y'all that that's not an award. It's just advertisement. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all was here when I told y'all about that. I told you they use these celebrities as ads. They're big ass walking ads. The reason why Planned Parenthood gave Meg the award was so that she can now be the face of Planned Parenthood, so that the girls are comfortable with going down there, getting injected with the birth control that's killing us, and also being given the abortions. Meg Thee Stallion is used as a walking billboard for girls to go to Planned Parenthood. I told y'all that. We talked about that during the election.
if you are dealing with fertility issues, I want you to understand that it's not a permanent condition and you don't need a hysterectomy. But what you do need is a lifestyle change. Learn more about the chemicals that they putting in your hair. Stay away from flaxseed, soy, and cheese. And incorporate this product right here, the Portal, in your healing regimen. It contains herbs like...
I don't know. I don't like when people sell stuff when you're trying to educate me, because now I'm scared. Stay right there, young man. I don't like when people sell me stuff while you're trying to educate me, because now I feel like you only educating me so I can buy your product. I think differently, y'all. Anyways, now I say I only use Blue Magic. That's the hair grease. And like somebody said in the chat, all of that stuff has been tampered with. None of this stuff is what it was when we was coming up. Even some people saying make your own. I would love to learn how to make my own hair stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would love. But I think too, see, this is why we need it. Can we go back? What was the ingredient? Can somebody find the ingredients or whatever it was, the concoction that Madam C.J. Walker used? Whatever that shit was that Madam C.J. Walker was selling, it must have been crack for the hair, because everybody in their mode was buying it and it was growing people's hair. I need to know. Somebody said it's on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Don't listen to this boy about don't use and what not to use. I think we need to go find out. We need to go back. All of this new products, you see what I'm saying? All of these new products, all of this stuff, it's all capped. I think we need to go back, y'all. I think we need to go back. And as black women, it's black women, we are very ticky about our hair, and they know that. And let me tell you something. The easiest place to attack us would be our crown. Remember, this your crown. This way your source coming through here, your hands, your feet. You see what I'm saying? Your hands, the soles of your feet, and your crown are the most important thing. That's why it's imperative you don't let anybody in your hair. So if they already putting the poison, like on They Clone Tyrone, I told y'all they tell us the truth through the movies. But just like on the movie They Clone Tyrone, if they putting it in all our products, over 70% of our products, nobody else, we need to be suing these motherfuckers. But if they putting it in all of our products, it's to attack us specifically. We got to be careful with that. We need to go back, though. We need to go back. Where our old herbalists at? Get the herbalists up here. Because I know they know what to do. Shout out to Black America, man. We got to get out of these people products. We got to. Anyways, y'all get the likes up on the video. I want to share this. So this lady was talking to this man, this Black American woman. Shout out to the beautiful woman, the beautiful sister. And she's talking about to this Jamaican man. Now, he wants to run for office. I don't know where they are, so don't get me the line. But he's a Jamaican. As a Jamaican immigrant, even though he is Black, his goals do not align with typical Black Americans. Why? Because even though we look the same, we are different. His family came from another place. So when he comes here, immigration is probably going to be high on his list. I ain't gonna say not because he don't like Black Americans, because I don't know that to be a fact, but I'll tell you why that'll be high on his list, because he is an immigrant. It doesn't matter if they tell you why they're here, I'm a first generational American. Behind their minds, they know that they are immigrants like anybody else. So him getting into office, let's say he get into the mayor's office, who do you think he would prioritize? Do you think he would prioritize Black America, who is the majority there, or do you think he will prioritize immigrants who are the minority there? Now, let me tell you this. There are a lot of immigrant mayors all around America right now. They got a Hispanic one over there in New Orleans. But the Black one that just left out there wasn't good. So I don't even know. I'm saying all that to say we need to nip in the bud these Black-looking people coming to us as if they are us with agendas to completely go against us. You cannot continue to vote these people into office. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. I'm not saying all immigrants are bad, but I don't think that an immigrant have our best interests at heart when they get into office, because why? The majority of your people aren't here. You can go home. You know, I'm a component of going home. You can go home and be prime minister over there, but you won't do that because you have your eyes here. It's almost like a motherfucker wanting to drive my car. No, this is my vehicle. You can get in the passenger seat, and that's cool. You lucky I even gave you a ride. But then to get in this motherfucker and then say, let me drive the boat, now you going too far. I believe, this is just what I believe. I believe that as Black Americans, we need to be very mindful of who we are putting in office. And this young lady right here basically tore this man to shreds because she basically called him out for being a Jamaican immigrant, wanting to get in office and prioritize other immigrants. Now, he's going to use semantics like, oh, well, don't use my family. Don't bring my family in it. When she's really talking about your lineage and your culture. He tries to be slick, but it didn't work. And the young lady did well. Let's get into her debate. And it's not really a debate, but she's basically telling them, we as Black Americans, we need to be mindful of who we are, who it is we letting in office, because y'all do not have our best interests at heart. And she's absolutely right. Check it out.
Okay, I'm going to frame my answer based upon our different experiences. As soon as you said that you were a Jamaican American, it immediately let me know your relationship to this country. And so because your relationship to this country is that you were an immigrant and your family wasn't imported through the slave trade, I understand that you're not a descendant.
It's not true. It's not true. Let's just stop there. Don't say anything about my family. I was born in the Bronx. You're about to say some nonsense right now. Let's not even get this.
See how you tried to lie? She said your family are Jamaican immigrants. Don't bring up my family. I was born in the Bronx. I don't give a fuck where you was born. You a Jamaican.
As a Jamaican American born in the Bronx, let's keep it here.
Born in the Bronx.
Semantic.
He is a Jamaican American. I didn't say that. I'm not a Jamaican nothing. I am a free man. I'm a descendant of chattel slavery. Me, Whitley Janae Gates, my family. There is no Jamaica. There is no Caribbean for me to go back to. So his proclivity and how he sees this country is going to be completely different than someone who is a descendant of chattel slavery. Completely different. So of course he wants more immigrants here. Of course, immigration, specifically illegal immigration to him, as he stated, is a sign of growth. Of course, he believes that we should be utilizing our tax dollars and our resources to support people who've come over here, who've broken the law to be in this country, because it benefits his family. It benefits the story.
Yo. You can have a policy conversation. I'm gonna say this again. It's the third time your comments have referenced my family. I just want to be real clear. You can have any policy. You can have any policy comment. I'm just saying.
I'm talking about his Jamaican American lineage.
So let's respectfully leave family out of it.
I'm just saying.
We're only going to talk about his lineage, which is Jamaican American, which is what he has.
But you literally phrased about crime and illegal, and that I supported illegal immigration because we're family. Like, just again, if you want to talk about policies, you can do policies.
Let's just keep it policy then. Let's keep it policy.
I haven't even gotten to crime yet. I'm talking about illegal immigration and utilizing our tax dollars and our resources to fund and support illegal immigrants. I'm not talking about people who came here with papers. I'm talking about illegal immigrants, 11 million that have crossed, 11 million and counting, that have crossed the border since Biden and Harris, and since Harris has been the border czar, has taken over. I'm talking about the resources of tax dollars that have gone from American citizens to support their housing, to support getting them food. I do not believe that we as Americans, specifically Black Americans that are descendants of slavery, should have our tax dollars utilized for illegal immigrants that have come to this country without going through the proper immigration process that we have currently in order, and get our money and get funded and get nine.
I just want to add to this because the sister is cooking him down. Not only do the illegal immigrants should not get our money, the legal ones shouldn't get our money. Black Americans don't owe nobody shit. To be completely honest, the fact that we're even taxed to pay for any immigrant is asinine. But the reason we're taxed is because we don't know who we are. Do your genealogy. The reason we tax is because we don't know who we are. Do your genealogy. We shouldn't be paying taxes for nobody to come in this motherfucker. Nobody. We the only ones on this land that are not immigrants. We shouldn't pay for nobody to come here, legal or illegal. I just wanted to add that, but the sister is cooking. I'm not trying to take nothing away from her. I just wanted to add that part.
$1,000+ in Chicago for rent, and be able to get more money in food stamps and SNAP and TANF and all of these benefits, and be able to utilize our tax dollars to get free legal service. That's happening right in Indianapolis, in my own city. Absolutely not. I think it is the first step to making America not a sovereign nation is to bust open our borders like a bag of chips. I think that is completely wrong. 2, I think it's also completely wrong for us to basically, and this is what it feels like.
Man, listen, when I tell you this sister was cooking him, the reason he know that he was getting cooked, because even when she was making the points about illegal immigration, did you see what he did? He tried to straw man. I don't know if it's straw man, but he tried to deflect. Oh, don't mention my family. Nigga, she ain't talking about your specific mama and daddy. What she's saying is the lineage that you come from does not have the interests of Black America at heart, because you want more of your people here. But he tried to flip it. Just keep it on policy. Don't bring up my family. That's how you know she was cooking this nigga down to the ground. I love all my Caribbean people. I even love the African people. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love all melanated people. My biggest problem are the tethers, the people who come to this land. And I'm pretty sure not just in North America. I'm sure y'all doing this in South America and in the Caribbeans as well. The people who come to this land and start to talk to us and play with us as if all of us don't know who we are. Some of us do. And we are raising the awareness of the people who don't, so that we can combat this. Because you motherfuckers have been doing this for years, for scolds and blows. Everybody, white, black, yellow, green, purple, have come to America and they have ate handsomely off of our plates while we all starve. We over here fighting each other, dogging each other, trying to survive. And every single immigrant, white or black, comes over here and eat well. I don't care what color you is. All y'all niggas is immigrants to me. All of y'all. So with that being said, and it's the worst part, shout out to the legal immigrants who ain't on that. But if you was in your hometown, you would understand, because you wouldn't want nobody to come bum rush your island or wherever you from. Anybody have a problem with me putting my people first? I know why, and there's nothing else to say. I'm saying all that to say this. I side-eye any immigrant coming to politics in America. You can come to America like some Africans do and some Asians do. They come here, they get the resources, and then they go back home and they build up their homeland. Not all of Africa, but some people in Africa do it, and not all of Asia. Some people in Asia do it. At least they're intelligent enough to say, you know what? I love America. I'm a citizen there, but I need to make sure my people back home straight. I respect that about some of them Asians, some of them Africans. At least they'll come over here, get the bag, and then go back home and make home better. My problem with you tether motherfuckers is y'all come over here and completely wipe out your identity until it works for you, until you getting rewarded or getting an award. You completely wipe out your identity. Then you come in and cosplay with us, get into our schools, get all of our resources, get into our politics, and then work directly against us? God forbid we go to the island of Jamaica and do that. God forbid we go to the island of Trinidad and do that, or any of these islands, or anywhere in Africa. And this is the worst part. Black America have zero want to even do something like that, because when you have everything you need, you get it. When you already have everything you need, you don't need everything else from everybody else. I'm saying all that to say, be careful who y'all voting in. If you're ever in doubt, just listen to the old lady voice in your head. And that old lady voice says, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, okay? That's it. See, that's the misinformation that I speak about. You do have power in the Caribbean islands and in islands in Africa. This is the truth. I don't know who this Nubia person is. This is somebody new. They just like to be confrontational in the chat. Y'all, just if I were y'all, whoever this Nubia person is, I'm trying to Nubia seems like a rage baiter. I'm trying not to silence you, Nubia, but it seems like every day you come in here, you just want to disagree. And that's cool. But if it becomes too much of a distraction, like that's the only reason you're here, I'm going to get you up out of here. Not because I need an echo chamber, but because you're specifically coming in to troll. Like specifically. And that's weird. It's very, very weird. I'm pretty sure you grown too. It's weird, you know? Anyways, let's move on. Nubia is African, girl. They mad. Oh, Lord. Shout out to Nubia. And I like African people too. I don't even want them to think like that. Let's move on. All right, so I want to move to DJ Akademiks and this conversation about Black America, because this all coincides. All of this coincides. I keep telling y'all, all of this coincides. So here we go, another tether in a position of some level of power, right? And here they go trying to take us and strip us out of our own legacies and give it to somebody else. So DJ Akademiks does his podcast. And let me say this before we move on. This is the reason why DJ Akademiks about to get up out of there. Oh, yeah, they about to roll his fat ass like a meatball. See, now that everybody getting into streaming, DJ Akademiks is not going to, for long, he's not going to forever be the voice of hip-hop. He's not even hip-hop. That nigga's claim that hip-hop is sitting behind the thing with what's that boy? That little, the one who got a head like a glazed donut. The one who was out there with his dick out in the hallway. Joe Budden. You feel what I'm saying? He come up under Joe Budden, who I believe could possibly be another Fed. You feel what I'm saying? DJ Akademiks ain't no hip hop. All he know about hip hop is probably what he learned after college or in college when he decided, I'm going to just go Fed full time. Here it is, another tether trying to rewrite history and destiny swap. Y'all might feel like it's innocent. And even Ak may, I doubt it, feel like this is innocent, but the fact is it's not. DJ Akademiks is wanting to get up here and say that Kodak Black is a better rapper and has more influence in the game of hip-hop than Boosie. Now, that is so inherently false for so many reasons, but I can say the number one reason is Boosie's been out, first of all, way longer than Kodak Black. Secondly, Boosie is an artist of the streets. Yes, he was signed to an industry, but Boosie is a Chitlin circuit artist. That simply means that all of his support come from the grassroots. Your mama, me, you, your cousin. You see what I'm saying? The industry can't even cancel Boosie because we have a direct reach to Boosie. And Boosie's music have a direct reach to us. His music is classic, like on some Rolling Stones hood shit, on some hood Baton Rouge backstage hood shit. If they had a Rolling Stones type of, Boosie will be up there. I'm not taking nothing away from Kodak Black. I think he's a good rapper. I think with the industry behind him, he's better than what he would have been, but I think he's a good rapper, and I think he put out some great music. But to even put him in the line next to Boosie with the jacket that Boosie has, with the support and the backing that Boosie has, is asinine. But again, if DJ Akademiks was a Black American, or if he had any real tie to real hip hop, he would know this. But as a tether who studied the game on paper and went fed full time, all he knows is what he's been seeing on the internet. So in DJ Akademiks' mind, with no love for the real genre of hip hop, all he think about is numbers. And I'm pretty sure he probably seen that Kodak sold more records or something like that. And now all of a sudden, here comes DJ Akademiks, the tether, who they're going to reference in the future as the tell-all be-all. Because you got to know this. The enemy is going to go back to this time frame, and they're going to say DJ Akademiks knew the truth. And Joe Budden. And they're going to make it seem like his word on who is who was bond. And that's just not the case. This is why it's important for all of y'all out there who got platforms. Like I said, I don't care if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Use your platform to tell the truth. Because these digital footprints that we leaving are going to be imperative for the people of the future. You can't think about today. You got to think about 100 years from now. You can't even think about your kids. You got to think about your great grandkids. If you're going to be on this here internet, use your digital footprint, please, to spill out the truth, because too much lies have been told. And I want to use my digital footprint to say that this is inherently false. And as a matter of fact, Kodak Black couldn't stand next to Boosie, not even in the freestyle. And I don't even think Boosie could freestyle. Anyways, let's get into the tether who's trying to destiny swap with our history, especially in the South. Man, watch out. Let's get into DJ Akademiks and watch how sure he sounds.
See, Boosie, respectfully. And we do have criticisms of Kodak, but I do want to say, Kodak is a whole legend in these streets. There is never a day people is going to look at you weird for putting on Kodak. I want to just say respectfully to Boosie, respectfully, no matter what your contribution is to music, Kodak Black is a greater hip hop figure than you'll ever be. I'm gonna be honest, and I know you're a OG, respect you, but what Kodak means for his generation, you've never meant for yours. And even if Kodak, maybe he's not hitting at the moment, he will always have another chance. Why? Because he's a fucking legend. And the reason why a lot of this new shit is popping is because of him. He's one of the greatest artists of our time. And whether he slip or fall, whether it's drugs or not, they're always going to fuck with him. So I posted this, and you can read the comments. It's not just me. People said, nah, Boosie's the other way around. Somebody said, when the last time we said play Boosie? Boosie, I'm going to be honest with you. Just like how there's a certain demo, 40 plus, that fucks with you, we'll never turn on Kodak. If Kodak needs some help, he tweaking, he say something. Kodak was one of the first things who say fuck with Trump. Niggas ain't like him for that. Kodak said, I'm black, bitch. I don't need no black bitch. Niggas won't fucking with that. We'll never cancel. Kodak is yak. He knows that too. So I do want to say respectfully, Boosie, you can't, while I'm glad you responded, you could never shit on Kodak like that. Kodak is a legend. And for the generation that he has inspired, including even the fans that love Wabi, of course, fans that love Wabi probably don't like when he go at Wabi, but they know that nigga is still yak at the end of the day. Yak will never be finished. He'll never be irrelevant because he helped create, pioneer, help push forward. He is the wave. I got to be honest. Boosie, respectfully.
Y'all see how sure he was of himself and the things that he was saying? Do you see how he literally shredded Boosie's whole discography and career as if that shit was a little sniggly giggly around the house, and then big up Kodak? Oh, because the wave that he has, and respectfully, I don't think you've done for your generation what Kodak has done for theirs. Again, if Act wasn't a fat ass tether, he would know what Boosie has done for this generation. I was born in 83. And I'm going to tell you, when I first heard Boosie in the 90s, at first I was like, who the fuck is that? I thought he was annoying, but that nigga been rolling ever since. I first heard Boosie in the 90s. I'm from New Orleans. My brother put me on Boosie in the 90s, bitch. the late 90s. Okay? Not only that, Boosie didn't just take Louisiana by storm. Boosie took the whole South, not even just the South. At one time with INDEPEND, especially when he was running with Webby, man, listen, it was Chitlin Circuit. And the only reason I'm calling it Chitlin Circuit is because Boosie didn't have the big backing like a Cardi B. He didn't have like Kodak. He don't have $1 million or millions of dollars of budget behind him to give him the shows and all of that. He don't have that. And that's another thing. The Kappa stepped to Boosie music. But again, this is why it's important that Tethers don't tell our story. I'm going to say it again. This is why it is imperative, not important. This is why it is extremely imperative that Tethers do not tell our story. Not only is DJ Akademiks a fat ass, he a fat ass tether and he don't know what the hell he talking about. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Kodak. Kodak is an industry guy and he's done well for himself. He's got some good songs, but he don't have one song that I can put up against 3 of Boosie classics. Not one. But again, with today's time, they care about numbers. Well, he sold this or he did that. He has a whole industry behind him, you fat, funky bastard. He just always looked like he musty. You know? Fat, funky, nasty, oxtail eating. Get out of, bitch, I'd take a jerk chicken and, bitch, I'd take a plate of rice and peas, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, do not let the Tethers rewrite history. Boosie goes down on a Mount Rushmore of nigga, hood famous nigga. And hood famous is always going to be more famous than all of this. Because when we make the culture, we decide who is who. You see what I'm saying? Girl, get these Tethers off here. I'm telling y'all. What's his name? He ain't gonna be that long. I can't wait till a Black American come in with the juice and the drip and take over. Oh, I can't wait. He coming, she coming, whoever he or she is. I prophesy. I'm about to get into my prophetess boo bag. It's gonna be one or more Black American streamers who about to come in. They're not gonna go iShow speed though. They're not gonna go around the world acting a nigga. I mean, you know, acting like he crazy. It's going to be one or more Black American streamers that's going to come in and they're going to take over and they're going to get us back in line. And they're going to be younger too. Shout out to these future brothers or sisters. I can't wait to meet you. Get this fat, funky, nasty bastard Tether out of here, please. Please. I can't wait to whoever coming up. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. Let's move on. Now let's get into Baps and Donnie Mclurken. Now, y'all know Donnie is a punk under pressure. Are we done? Donnie Mclurken is a punk under pressure. What else are we talking about? As a matter of fact, most of these pastors around there are punks under pressure. Okay? Now, Baps done went on this here internet and told us that Donnie Mclurken was around there sleeping with her friend when they was children. And her friend was a boy. Now, I believe every word of it. Because them pastors be nasty, nasty dog, dirty dog, funky, nasty beings. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it. However, a lot of people in the church want to put all this faith that they should be putting into God, they put it into man. So they want to put all this faith into this man, lying to y'all, telling y'all that that basically he's doing something that he's not. We're not, the rest of us in the real world, we're not buying it. Donnie Mclurken is the freak that they say he is. And I don't give a damn if he a punk. My problem is you allegedly violating people and allegedly violating people's doggone churn. Now that's I've seen that has been a theme around there down at the church. I told y'all the worst trauma we've experienced as a community come up out of that church. Don't get me started with the sexual trauma that come about that church and the spiritual trauma that come about these churches. I don't give a damn what religion you is. Don't get me started. My thing is, like I say, Donnie could be a punk. Stop violating people and stop using pray the gay away to lure in your victims, allegedly. So Baps is telling us a story about the time Donnie was with her friend who was a boy and was underage. Baps, we want to know, was Sarah up there getting a train ran on her with Diddy and them? Spill the tea, but tell us about this too.
who know a little bit of something about Auntie Donnie. Because it's somebody else's business, and I want to say God bless the dead to one of my good friends. But let me tell you something, honey. He was messing with Donnie, and I could say allegedly because he's not here no more to confirm it. But I hate to say allegedly because I know this for a fact because I was there, all right? And, you know, he was very young, you know, and when they started messing around.
Underage?
Yeah, underage. He was. Let me just say, he wasn't a baby. Allegedly, as the relationship went on, he became a legal age. Allegedly, in the relationship. My friend, he was in the church, and a lot of times they was treating him funny in the church. My friend was very flamboyant, and so they had this relationship allegedly going on. And then when my friend, he passed away. And at the funeral, the pastor went off because the pastor knew about Donnie allegedly, right? And so the pastor was upset that Donnie was not there. Allegedly. He was very upset. And, you know, he had to make it be known that Donnie allegedly should have been in the building. And, you know, show your face.
At the funeral, Babs?
At the funeral. In Queens, New York. My story, and I can tell them, and you can take it how you want to take it. It doesn't even matter to me because it's 2026, and I'm tired of not talking when everybody else is talking. I want to be in a conversation too. If I really want to get messy, you know what I'm saying? We could start the hotline, and I could have 5-6 people call in on the hotline to confirm my allegations. What? And so, and the only reason why I'm saying this, because you should have showed up to the funeral. Okay? You should have showed up and showed love the way you were showing love, allegedly. Okay?
How long were they together?
They were together for maybe like 3 years. 3 years, like 3 years.
Okay.
And my friend really liked him. But the fact that my friend was open, well, allegedly, fact that my friend was open and Donnie wasn't really, you know, he's going back and forth, he's hustling it. I guess he couldn't, you know.
Did your friend ever say Donnie mistreated him like how this person is alleging in their lawsuit?
No. If you real nosy, go on my page after this and I'll post a picture of who I'm talking about.
Of course, we at the exclusive Oliver Twix in the mix with Twix classroom over here cannot confirm or deny anything because our black ass wasn't even born to be there to even say it's true or not. The fan in me doesn't want this to be true about Donnie.
I do know a little bit of something about Auntie.
Child. So according to Baps said Donnie was messing with her friend who was underage and was a boy. And when the friend died, Donnie didn't come to the funeral. She said the pastor cussed Donnie out as they should because they wanted him to show love like he was showing in real life. According to her, the friend said he was never SA'd by Donnie because he really liked it, Donnie. But Donnie was going back and forth with his sexuality. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I believe it. Let me tell y'all something. I done told y'all already before. All this pray the gay away, y'all foolish. Stop doing that dumb ass shit. You are who you are. And if you unsure about who you are, go within and find out, God damn it. These people is all wolves in sheep clothing. And whatever they say Donnie did, I believe it. Donnie done came out here and made a statement, but it ain't worth hearing. He lying. Whatever they say, he said. No, whatever they say he did it. But did y'all see this Drewski skit? Now, I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but I forgot to bring it up. Oh, girl, I thought something was crawling. Drewski did this skit mocking the pastors and got the whole church community in the uproar as they should be. No, not as they should be, because they don't like the mirror. You know, I'm learning people don't like mirrors. Look at Drewski. This nigga cutting up. I don't want to get the thing mocked. Hold on. Or I don't want to get it. I don't want to get it to where it's flagged. Can I say this before we get into it? Drewski is literally an actor. Do y'all know that they taken Hollywood from behind the screen into the skits now. So Drew is probably signed, I don't know, but he's probably signed to a major deal. And what made me think about that is I was in his comments and I was watching all these other skits or comedian skits or comedians who do skits under his chat. And all of them was saying like, damn, bro, I can't wait to get a team like this. Damn, bro, you must have this, you must have that. And then it dawned on me, oh, so they signed Drew to a deal, like a record deal or something like that. So basically, Drew got the back end of the powers that be. But remember, he was at that all-white party?
Baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant. Christian, and I walk in the blood of Jesus.
Well, let me back him up.
Impregnate. I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus.
I don't know if I could play this because I don't know if they do copyright strikes on this because Drewski is big business now. But the point is, the skit was spot on. The things Drewski did in this skit was literally directed to what goes on in the church. And this is the worst part. They got people in the church saying, oh, don't mock God, don't mock God. And people have to tell them, well, he's not mocking God, he's mocking the pastor. But I want to offer a little bit more to people who you have to tell that to. The reason why you can look at Drewski's skit and think that what he's doing is mocking God is because subconsciously, the man behind that pulpit, you serve as your God. Listen to me again. The reason why any church person would look at this skit and say, hey, you are mocking God is because subconsciously they have made the man behind the pulpit God. So anything going against this, you see what I'm saying? Directly affects what they believe to be God. So when you see people saying, oh my God, this is blasphemy against God, that's because they believe they pastors and all that be God.
Some praise. Give them some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Yes, we are trying to get our congregation over in Africa. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. Hallelujah. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah.
Y'all, the skit was spot on. The skit was spot on. He basically made fun of the pastors in the church. And people who thought that him being suspended in the air was a lot, absolutely not. It was spot on. Look at the pastor who...
The sky is cracked and Jesus Christ comes again and every eye will see him when he comes again. So here's our question for you this morning, brothers and sisters. The simple question is this right here. Are you ready? Are you ready for his return? Amen. All right, amen. Are you ready for his return? Brothers and sisters, are you ready today for the return of the Lord Jesus Christ? Because he's on his way back. That is what James was dealing with there. And I appreciate Jerome this morning. I said, Jerome, I'm going to need you this morning. But I appreciate Damon for reading that scripture. James.
There would be absolutely no reason or scripture for this man to be extended in the air amongst his congregation unless he believed that he was here and the congregation is there. See, y'all don't know how to read energy and y'all don't know how to read the subconscious. So the reason why consciously he would think to suspend himself in the air amongst or above these people in this congregation is because in his mind, he's here and everybody else down here. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing he could be preaching to even make that a thought to pop up. You know the level of narcissism you got to be on to be like, you know what? Screw it. This Sunday, put me in the L. Again, people upset at the skit. They're upset because they don't like the mirror. Most people don't like mirrors. I don't like mirrors, especially when they're showing me my ugly. So they don't like the mirror. And then on top of that, the realization is happening that these people are worshiping other people. The people who believe they worshiping God, but really worshiping the man, yay. You need to see that. Because that's how foolish y'all look when we see y'all pop up on our timelines on a day-to-day basis. We be sitting there looking at y'all just like y'all, just the way y'all looked at the skit. That's how everybody on the outside be looking at y'all when y'all think this shit is cute. The world is a stage. Sure. But Donnie, Baps, I believe you said that. I believe you did that. I believe Donnie was messing with Baps' friend. And like I say, it's too much sexual trauma that happens out the church. And I don't care if it happens in the building or not. It's too much sexual trauma that happens out the church. It's too much. It's too much. That's the conversation y'all don't want to talk about because, y'all don't want to talk about all the little boys and little girls that get raped in church. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about all the little boys and girls that get touched on at the church. Y'all don't want to talk about that. And even if they ain't at the church, they be in a household with people who go to church. But y'all don't want to talk about that because, oh my God, that's blasphemy. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. And I'm going to say this again. The wives be knowing. They know their husbands be pedophiles. They know their husband be punks. They know. The wives be knowing. The wives be knowing. Them hoes know everything. They cool with it. They good. They don't care. They good. They do not care that their husband is sleeping with other boys. They do not care that their husband really is messing with the choir. They don't care. All they want to do is sit there and be cute and get other women to say, oh my God, First Lady, you look so pretty. They don't care. Them hoes could care less. They know everything. They know everything. They be knowing when their husband be violating children. They know. They know. Nah, because I'm tired of them hoes getting the slick side, getting off too. Because, bitch, you're not going to get off when I say, because you knew all of this. But you didn't want to mess up your status at the church. I told y'all, and this is my belief. The only reason children are getting raped and sexually assaulted in the house is because of the women. Not because they physically doing it, but because they are creating a safe space for these fucking predators to do it. Because how many children came to women and say, Ma, auntie, grandma, so-and-so touch me. And then the women say, hush. Leave that alone. That will go on in this house. Yeah, the reason why this shit happens is because of the women. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all allow this to happen. So we ain't gonna, but y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to go there. Because we want women where the women can't do no wrong. Every single child that been violated done went to a woman. Let's move on. And I'm not taking the weight off of the person who do the violating. They are evil spirits and should be castigated, or what you say it when they cut your penis off. They need to do all of that. They need to do all of that. However, I'm just saying, like, we got to be honest about this. All the stuff goes on in women, though. Let's move on. Let's get into what's the next thing? Oh, child, Anton Daniels versus Corey Holcomb. You know who else knew before we move on to that? Y'all saw Gizzard, Giselle Bryant, coming to the defense of her husband and his doppelganger wife. That right there told me everything I know. These women that get with these pastors, they because they get to look good. They get to go shopping. They get to come to church and be the it. You know what I'm saying? They know. They know. All of them know. They know. They be right there. They shut up. Shh. Don't say that. Shh. That's why Gizzard on there defending the nigga who cheated on her for a doppelganger. Yeah. Yep, that's just how they be. I didn't share it. You know how they go. I ain't seen that in a while. Matter of fact, let's put that video up. I ain't seen that video in so long. Y'all remember this? We used to be rolling this bitch out with Auntie Maxine, with TD Maxx. TD Maxx went up there and cut up on them people, girl. Let me get TD Maxx up here. I ain't seen her in so long. I think I still got. Here she go. Look.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
Nigga, we was rolling every day off that video, bro. We used to be rolling every day. Every 3-4 times alive, we was rolling that bitch. I didn't share it. You do what? For y'all who don't know, remember when Trump won? Soon as Trump won, he started sending all of his people to shut down everything. So they went up to the Department of Education, and Maxine and her old school goons came up. Trump had security at the door and told security don't let nobody in that bitch. And here go Maxine. We got to run it back. Soon as Trump got to the door, Trump told all the clear people, get to the doors. I don't care what happened. Don't let nobody in that bitch. And where Max? Look at Maxine. There go Maxine at the door with the man. Now the man supposed to be security. Look at Maxine.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID, I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
It's the white lady. I didn't share it. I looked everywhere and I didn't share it. Maxine, go lay your old ass. That's the worst part. Her and her old friends pulled up on the man like they could fight him. When I tell you we rolled that clip for 40 days and 40 nights on this channel, man, we rolled Maxine out. And even though Maxine old and she cutthroat, that's still our, unfortunately. That's still our TD. We rolled Maxine out, baby. Maxine was out there ready to fight behind this shit. Maxine said, bitch, Trump won't shut down the Department of Education. She packed up her girl in their wheelchairs, and Maxine said, we ride at dawn. And they pulled up. I ain't gonna lie. It was real gangster. They pulled up. They did pulled up. If they ain't do nothing, they pulled up. I will give them that. At least, you got to give them an A for effort. At least they had heart. Because they pulled up on that clear man. That clear man was like, show me that ID. Show me again. You do what? Ma'am, Miss Titi, did you forget your hearing aid, girl? Let's get into Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. All right, let's set this up. So, okay, this was going on. First of all, let me preface this by saying I don't give a damn about Anton Daniels or Corey Holcomb. However, Corey Holcomb is FBA, so yeah, I'm biased. Say what I said, and I'm not unapologetic about it. But it ain't even I don't have to be biased because, wrong person. I don't even have to be biased because what Anton Daniels did was completely disrespectful. So apparently Anton Daniels, I don't follow this fool, but I did watch enough of this morning to see what was going on. So Anton Daniels, the Tether podcaster who has made a lot of money off of dividing black people. At one point, when the red pill stuff was popping, I remember him over there heavy on the red pill shit. Oh, F black women, F women. Mind you, he married to a nappy head black woman. He surely is married to a nappy head ass black woman like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel offense to nappy head. If you do, that's on you. Anyways, so he married to a woman who looked like me, but he be on the internet at one point at least. He was on the internet like F black women, and I thought it was odd. I was like, who he married to that let him get on the internet and say this stuff? Well, Tether Anton Then once the red pill stuff started subsiding, what he did was move this content more into more political stuff. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't doing political stuff more, but I will say once the red pill stuff kind of died down, he started going into politics with razzle-dazzle sprinkles of that bullshit that he got, or that bullshit that he be on with the women, okay? So, I guess, I know at one point he was doing work with Charleston White. I know at one point he was doing a couple of other things, but I guess recently he decided that he want to do interviews and or, you know, I guess podcasts with other people. I personally don't like it for me, but to each his own. Now, in Anton's personal, or what he's saying was he wanted to not do it over the internet. He wanted to physically get up and go to these people's place. So he gets to Corey Holcomb, another problematic ass show, because Corey Holcomb don't like black women either. But I will say this, Corey Holcomb is an equal opportunity fuck y'all. I will give him that. It depends. I don't think it depends on who it is. If Corey don't like it, he gonna say it, even though I don't agree with 80% of what the nigga be saying. I will say he equal opportunity with the whole middle finger, right? Anton Daniel goes on Corey Holcomb's show. I don't even know what the conversation was about. But what I do know is at some point, Corey brought up the fact that Anton does not speak ill of white men. Anton's rhetoric is mostly black women. Now, Corey was speaking ill of white men and white men in America as to what they have done to black people in America. And here, right here, is where the disconnect comes from. Corey Holcomb is FBA. He's a black American. Anton Daniels is a tether. First of all, let's go back to the first principle. All kinfolk or all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Number one. Number two, because culturally we're different, we're going to have different experiences, okay? Meaning, even if Anton was raised in Detroit, because he said he was born and raised in Detroit, inside of Anton's household is little Jamaica. Meaning, culturally, they go through different things. Yes, he sees the same experiences, but because his household is different, his outside of his house is different. That's why a lot of tethers you see don't really grow up a lot around a lot of black American kids, because the culture of inside of your house typically sometimes become the culture of outside of your house. On top of that, Anton is not a foundational black American or a black American, period. He is a tether from another from an island coming here to reap the benefits of black America. And he has made a lot of money doing so. But right here, the disconnect, because he's not going to feel that white men are wrong to him, because white men in his eyes are his saving grace. I'm pretty sure his tether mama loved white men, because I'm pretty sure it was somebody white helped his tether mama and his tether daddy to get over here to America. So see, they typically revere clear people, whereas Negroes in America be like, fuck them. You see what I'm saying? Because in our minds, bitch, you ain't do nothing for us. But for the tethers, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like they like they savior. So I'm not saying all, but I will say I've seen it habitually with some people from other places outside of America, even in America. But I'm talking about these people in specific. Some people that don't come from Black America, a lot of them typically revere white people. They think that they are good. So Corey's whole thing was during this podcast was, you always got something negative to say about black women, but when it's time to talk about the white boy, you mum's the word. Now, according to Anton feels like that's not true. I'm all for what's right, but at the end of the day, the white boy ain't bad. That's what I got from it. Corey, coming from a black American perspective, is looking at this nigga like, nigga, what? But again, his culture was different from ours. I don't give a damn if he grew up in Detroit or Jamaica. Culturally, he didn't have the same experiences because he is a tether. Anton Daniels has made so much money dividing Black America. I can't wait till his time is up. I cannot wait. That nigga don't do this in whatever island he from. He do that shit here. He's an idiot. He's probably horrible to his wife. I seen some video. The wife looked like she's scared to breathe. The wife looked like she's scared to say something. He gonna go upside her head. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, this Tether came over here, and now him and Corey is back and forth about why Anton don't say much about white boys, whereas Corey do. And it turns into Anton Daniels telling Corey Holcomb to suck my dick. Or at least you sucking the dick of black people. Now, I'm a black American, and I'm going to give you my own personal story. I'm not a man. But the ex, the one that I was just recently with, my ex that I broke up with in September, he actually went to jail because a white boy told him to suck his dick. And he literally picked him up by one hand, choke slammed him, damn near broke him up, almost killed him, choke slammed him and dropped him on the ground. Do you know when the police came and to arrest my ex, they told my ex, I understand. Because see, in black American culture, especially with black American men, you never invite another man to your private part. And it ain't got nothing to do with homophobia. It's a respect thing. That's culturally understood in black America. You cannot invite another man to your private area. Niggas get killed for that in black America. I've seen niggas suck my dick. Pop. You see what I'm saying? So when Anton tells Corey to suck my dick, I'm over here saying, okay, it's showtime. However, I understand Corey has a lot to lose. He's got a platform. He's a celebrity or whatever the case may be. He can't just haul off and bat the piss out Anton like a regular nigga could. So he did handle it in a way I guess you could say was smart because he did try to diffuse the situation, but Anton was on 10. I'm saying all that to say this. Culturally, Anton didn't understand the level of disrespect by saying suck my dick because culturally, I guess that's cool wherever he from. Or I guess it ain't as bad. But in America, you can get your ass popped by telling another man to do something to your private area. Okay? As it pertains to Corey and Anton, what you're about to witness is two completely different cultural perspectives, but the two men look just alike. Now, personally, it's good that Corey didn't fight the boy because you don't want to lose everything behind this. But Anton, at some point in time, bro, I don't know if you're trying to take this show on the road. They say Anton has security there, but I'm going to tell you now, somebody going to pop you, bro. Somebody going to pop you. With that being said, let's get into the show, or at least the back and forth between them on this show. I watched this shit this morning. I was like, wow. Now, again, I'm not a man. I am a black woman, but I have seen men literally go crash out, like all the way crash out behind another man, inviting them to their private parts. And I understood being around men that you just don't do that. Let's get into it.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat. Everything but himself and white men. No, listen, I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it. Or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah, you shitted on black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Be careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please?
I want to say this is after. I can pull up the video before. So before that, they were talking about black men versus white men, and Anton refused to say anything bad about. Let me pull him up. Because he wanted to train so he can get money. And I was thinking that too. If he was making so much money, why he got to go this far? You know what I'm saying? To make this point. Like, what's he? All right, here you go. This is when they were now. So the girl is in between them. And let me say this too to women. I say this all the time. Do not get in the middle of two men getting into it. Black women, y'all want to rest in your femininity? I'm here for it. When two men are about to tear each other down, do not get in the middle of that. Now, let's get into Corey Holcomb here.
I believe you know this already. When the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
I'm going to answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say.
That nigga said liberal white women are the biggest enemy of the United States. And while I think they play a big part, the biggest enemy, this man Anton refused to utter anything negative about a white man. It's giving a white man probably gave him money for his podcast. Because see, y'all don't be knowing these people be funded in the background by people. It's given Anton got a white daddy, and that white daddy said you can say whatever you want, just don't say nothing about us. That's what it's giving to me. I don't know.
Every
Caucasian female, the biggest
literally white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
Anton doing a lot of skating. He's saying, what do you think white men have done to the country? Anton saying everything but what white men done to the country.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized.
And that was a dig too. You don't have the capacity to listen. Bitch, what you trying to say? I'm slow? Bitch. Like, Anton was throwing them zingers.
It's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
There you go. Now, Corey asked them straight up, what has the white American male done to America? Oh, I'm not answering that. There you go. He obviously might be funded by somebody behind the scenes telling him, shut your black ass up, nigga. Boy. Either that or he's just love sucking the dick of the white boy. Because he's trying to flip this all around the world to say everything except something negative about the white boy. And I think this is where he started getting frustrated because he realized he got caught.
And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Now, this is where the disrespect came. You suck the dick of black people. How can a black person suck the dick of black people? So you mean if I support my own people, I'm sucking their dick? Well, gawk, nigga. It doesn't make sense. This is how you know culturally you talking to, even though they look the same, one of these people are completely different. How do you suck the dick of the black community? So you mean if I support my own, it's a bad thing? Is that what sucking the dick of the black community implies? No, Asians told they sucking the dick of the Asian community. The clears don't say they sucking the dick of the... So how to even mention those words, you sucking the dick of the black community, first of all, sucking dick, violation. And I'm telling you now, Anton, if you was around my ex, security or not, they'd have been peeling your ass up off the floor. I'm going to be honest. This nigga done went to jail for less. If you was around my ex, soon as you said sucking the dick of white or black folks, your ass would have been off your security wouldn't have got over there fast enough. I'm going to be honest. But I understand Corey has to think smarter. He can't just randomly respond because he could lose everything. Because quiet as is kept, both their ass probably funded by a white boy. Oops. Anyways, he can't just respond any old kind of way. He's got to think his way through this, but still fight through disrespect. Now, here's Antoine's response. I mean, not Antoine. Here's Corey's response. And this the girl. Women, stay out of two men getting into it, because bitch, I'd have got up right then and there. See when he said, you sucking the dick of black people, just like that man did on Color Purple. I'd have closed that goddamn piano, bitch. Oh, gotta go out of here, bitch. Because if that nigga swing, I don't want to get snuck.
Ain't nobody
Let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna tell
dick.
you. Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
you
dick,
doing,
homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie,
And then he said, I don't suck dick. Anton said, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You doing it right now. I don't know if Anton was trying to provoke Corey to hit him so he could sue him. I don't know. You got to be careful with that. That's why I'm glad Corey didn't respond the way he should have.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of
I tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
Can I say nothing right here? Anton looks afraid, or at least intimidated. Right here, the alpha male to me looks like Corey. Even though the words coming out of Anton's mouth seems as if he's not afraid, the body language here tells me Corey is the alpha. Because see, it's one thing to say it on the mic when I'm over there. But see, when I move the female out of the way and I get in front of you and say it again, see, now that look different. And some of y'all feel like, well, he should have just stole off on him. Maybe he have to have a reason. And telling somebody to suck my dick might be good enough reason to get sued. But just random because we want to fight in the studio, absolutely not. And this is the worst part. Anton and men like Anton don't typically go up against men, not in real life. Yeah, behind the screen, but not in real life. Anton look like he had a fight in his whole fucking life. Fat, funky fuck. Look at him. He don't look like he ain't never had a fight. When Corey moved the girl out the way and got up to his shoulders started shrugging up, huh? Because he didn't know what was going to happen. You got security over there, but nigga, they over there. By the time Corey swing on you, it'll be too late. Now, he ain't say it again. Look, I'm going to let y'all finish.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that
I'm going to rewind it so y'all can see it. Let me go back a little bit more. Bruh, this shit was crazy.
Kissing Caucasian male's ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me, because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
See, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna tell you.
dick.
Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch
Switch
seats.
seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of
I tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with.
I say in real life, Anton would have been got popped. In real life, with the high pitched voice, I said what I said. In real life, Anton wouldn't have made it out there, not the way he came in. I've always said Anton was a bitch ass nigga. I've been saying that since I first laid eyes on him. Anton Daniels is a bitch ass nigga. He probably never had a fight a day in his fat ass life. His biggest claim to anything is probably this podcast. He probably was a fat nerd, funky fuck in high school that nobody fucked with. And then he came on YouTube and found him a name, and that nigga chest been out ever since. I can read these type of niggas. Because Corey better than me. I'd have had a crash out on set ready to pop that nigga. You feel me? And I don't mean shoot him. I'd have had a crash out on set ready to just sneak that nigga. I ain't got to do nothing. Nigga, the fuck? Child. Cultural differences. Anton don't understand that inviting a man to his private part is extremely disrespectful. And honestly, he has a better chance of getting away with this with somebody like Corey, who have something to lose. Because there's niggas out here with nothing to lose, and even some with something to lose. That's ready to die about that shit right there.
Either you
okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm a
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not crossing up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
We can put the microphone right down, right now, and go out back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get with this.
It's just hard to listen to a man argue and his voice pitch is high. Like, ew. Anton doesn't understand. It ain't even about the back and forth. See, in Black American culture, you can't tell another grown-ass man to suck. You can't do that. You can't even imply that he's sucking nobody else's. That's why Corey mad. It ain't even more or less. Now it ain't even about the fact that you don't want to talk about white people. It's the fact that you invited that man to somebody's private parts. You can't do that. But he don't get it. He's sitting up here saying, but you disrespecting me. Nigga, we could have been calling everybody. We could have been calling each other everything but the child of God. When you get there, that's where the line gets drawn. You see what I'm saying?
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
No.
This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking.
That was the point. Because you ain't going to do shit. That was the part for me. Because you ain't going to do shit. And you could tell Corey wanted to crash out on that nigga. Corey was like, man, what? And maybe Corey is a hoe. Maybe he didn't want to do shit. I don't know. I don't know that nigga neither. Yeah, but you're right. He won't repeat it, though. He never repeated it.
You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna
Come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too.
I got money too.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. When Corey dropped the mic and he said, say I suck dick again, if Anton would have said it again, I think Corey would have went off in this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I think every other time during this confrontation, Corey had full control. But I think when Corey dropped that mic and said, say it again, I think if Anton would have said it, it probably could have been a fight. I don't know.
We can go out back right now. We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
And he think he's slick. Getting up talking about we can go out back. Nigga, you scared. Because that nigga came up on you. When he walked up on you, Anton, as a man, as a person. I'm a girl. I ain't letting no bitch walk up on me while I'm sitting down. Bitch, you might walk and get close and swing. You let that man walk up on you, Anton, and now you got scared, but you gonna play it off talking about let's go out back. Nigga, please. You got up because you feel intimidated by Corey. You do.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas.
Fact.
Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right.
I love that part. He's right. Women, stop getting in the way of men getting into arguments. I get it. You be wanting to, I've been that person too. Oh no, y'all stop. Do not get in the way of two men getting into it. Black women especially. Do not get in the way of two men getting into it.
Right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you.
He kept telling them he wasn't gonna do nothing. Let's get to this clip.
Stop the
trust
so
me.
Afterwards, to set it up, afterwards, they were able to, I guess Corey thought about it and was like, man, we both got to make money for these white people. So the show got to go on. So maybe Corey was like, you know what? Instead of popping this nigga, let's just go on with the show. That's the part you get into now. Because they cool now. At least ish. I don't think they cool, but at least they how do you say, they're all right at this moment.
The tough talk. I got security, you got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all
That
good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because
you
you
still talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing the conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't.
Corey said, it sound like I'm arguing with my bitch. I ain't gonna lie, it do sound like that. It do sound like he arguing with a girl. I don't care. I got money too. I told you I disrespected you. You just said I disrespected you. So I came back and said, yeah, I did disrespect you. It do sound like he arguing with a bitch. It do. I'm a girl. It sounds like he arguing with another girl. For real. Well, I was just saying, you said I disrespected you. So I just came back and said, yeah, I did disrespect you. But I didn't say it like that. And I apologize. Like, nigga, you a grown ass man. Oh, and shout out to the real China doll. She made a point. Corey got people that depend on him. Because remember, I told y'all with these big podcasts, they be having people that work for them. So Corey also has to keep in mind that if Corey goes ham, other people are affected too. That's a whole other thing. But I just feel like I don't think none of them want to fight each other. Because even though Anton body language say he don't want to fight, that nigga was saying some fighting words. You ain't gonna do nothing. Anton was saying some fighting words. It's just that they never got there. But I know Anton wanted it to be initiated by Corey. I promise you.
Don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical.
bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know.
Who he fucking over there? Put it in the chat. It sound like Anton got a bitch who want to get on. Who was he fucking over there on that panel over there? Because I know it was one girl over there he used to be flirting with. Who he done brought down to the show to try to get a deal? Anton, who is you fucking and where is your wife? Where is your wife? Who is Mika? Oh, I don't know that girl. I ain't say that's who he's sleeping with, but whoever Corey with, not Corey, whoever Anton with, he trying to get her on. Get your money, sis. That's right. Every show that nigga go on, tell him to see if you could get on. As you should. High five to the girl. I don't know who she is, but get your money, sis. Oh, you want to have a bad bitch on your arm? Everywhere you go on every podcast, see if they could get me on. I don't blame her, as she should. Anton is married.
That bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga. And go is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me.
Oh, Anton, your wife know you was out there with your bitch? Because this could cause problems in Anton's home. Anton, do your wife know you brought your bitch out there? She probably know. At any rate, you guys, this was the argument. I'll say this. I think that Anton tried the right person, because had it been a regular person, I'm talking about a regular person in the street, Anton's face would have been on the floor before his security could say boo. You don't invite, as a man. I'm not even a man and I know this, but as a man, you never invite another man to your private areas, not your ass and not your peen. My mama used to say that. You feel what I'm saying? My mom used to tell us don't invite nobody else to our private areas. You know, so my mama didn't like the slang kiss my ass. She was like, I don't like that. You never supposed to invite nobody to your private areas. But anyway, I knew as a girl that that's fighting words. And a lot of people get messed up real bad behind that. But they didn't want to fight each other. I don't think they wanted to fight each other for real at all. I think Anton more or less probably came on there to provoke Corey. And Corey almost bit the vape. Corey almost bit the bait and took it by being disrespected. But I'm glad he didn't, because Anton it sounded like he's looking for a payday. But I wonder, why does Anton hate everybody except white men? Is he a punk? It seems like he hate everybody except white men. What's tea? Like, you mean to tell me these white folks ain't did nothing? And whoever the bitch is up there getting your podcast deal, girl, count your days, fat. Because Corey done just threw you out there. That man's wife might tell him he can't come back out with you. It's time to get these tethers out of our airwaves. I don't mind foreigners being... My thing is this. I just don't like when they speak on us and for us. We don't collectively go speak for nobody, and we don't speak on nobody collectively. They are infatuated with us, but they're infatuated with us because they know who we are and we don't. It's time to get DJ Akademiks, Anton Daniels, and all these tethers out of our representation, because they are not representing us. They running around here causing havoc, and it is time for them to go. That's just my opinion. I don't like Anton because of what he did with black women. That nigga was horrible. If you ever want to see how bad Anton Daniels could get, go look up that nigga red pill content. That nigga was... Matter of fact, it was people like Anton Daniels that made me go find Cynthia G. Y'all wonder why I was over there by Cynthia G? Because Cynthia G was talking that shit. Because people like Anton Daniels and all the rest of them niggas over there, when I tell you y'all wasn't on the internet. When I tell you they used to drag black women down to the ground, and Anton is one of them. Anton is one of them. I'm telling you, he pushed me to Cynthia G. Him and a couple of other them niggas. It's time to get him about the pain. It's time to get him out. He's made enough money off of us, especially with the division. It's time to get him out the paint. And shout out to Corey Holcomb for not losing his cool. Because like people say, it's not just Corey got to get paid. It's editors. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's people doing the videos. It's a lot of people have to get paid. So he can't just pop off, because if he pop off, then it could affect so many other people. So I'm glad he didn't take the bait. But according to Anton, he said he going around the world doing these podcasts. If I were you, I don't know who you are, whoever's next to host Anton Daniels on your podcast, it seems as if he's looking for a come up. It seems as if he need one of y'all to steal off on his fat ass so that he can go viral and probably sue y'all. I personally would not have him on my platform if I were y'all. And plus, nobody, literally nobody, is checking for Anton Daniels except his little clique over there. Ain't nobody checking for that tether. Pack him up. Pack him up immediately. Yeah, pack him up. Corey, you better than me. I'd have had a crash out on set ready to go. Soon as he'd have talked crazy. Some nigga that don't mind going to jail. What's up? Nicole Smith 4220. Thank you for the super chat. Says Anton will catch a fade in real life. Of course. And it'll be deserving because like I said, he just rage bait. He do rage bait content. All his content be about black people. But his wife, supposedly wife, she black as hell. So I don't be understanding how can a person have so much hate toward black people with buku black people in the audience with a black wife. Yeah, it's time for him to roll up out of here, fat. Get him out the paint. Court Chronicles, thank you for the super chat. Says Anton would rather get stumped out before he would ever criticize white men. Facts. Anton is weak and cowardly. He only feels comfortable attacking black women. And you saw that. Because even when Corey was going back and forth with him, you saw how high-pitched his voice is. I don't care. He sounded, bitch, his voice was higher than mine. You can tell. Because as soon as he was confronted face-to-face, not online, soon as he was confronted face-to-face, his voice literally went up 5 octaves. I don't care. I got money too. I don't care. Bitch-ass nigga movement. Bitch-ass nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I could look at an Anton. He probably never had a fight in his life. Not in real life. Probably with his siblings, maybe a couple of people around the corner, but he ain't come up like us. You know what I'm saying? We came up having a fight. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't come up like that. Anton ain't come up like that. He ain't come up like that. You could tell. It's written all over his face. He don't have to say a word. I can read that energy. Bitch ass nigga who got money. That's all. It happens all the time. Hey, it's Trey. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I think that was a play to take Corey's audience. Ooh. Also, Corey didn't prepare. When Anton deflects, he uses insults to steer the conversation. Wow. Now, I didn't think about that perspective, but you're absolutely right. Because you got to keep in mind, too, Corey does shock jock commentary, too. Corey be saying some wild shit on this internet. The only thing I give to Corey is an equal opportunity booker. However, they were right to meet with each other because they kind of both almost the same. It's just different sides of the field. And I can see why Corey would think I could take his audience because the audiences are like-minded people. It's no different. Like, for instance, I do celebrity gossip on my other channel. So any other content creator that do celebrity gossip, a lot of us have the same audience. So I can go over to, and I'm just use a random person, but I can go over to another content creator and steal their audience because we talk about the same thing. I don't think you could steal nobody's audience. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. I think people can get you over there, but once they get over there, if you can't keep them there, what's the point? I don't think you can necessarily steal people's audience, but I can see the intent. Absolutely. To get over there, make Corey look like a hoe. And then now all of a sudden, everybody like, F Corey, we're going to go ride with Anton. Doesn't it sound so colonizer? That's something a colonizer would think to do. Let me go over there and act like we cool so I could take everything from them. Yeah. High Frequency. Thank you so much for the super chat. High Frequency Seeker 7. I appreciate you. Thank you. Dream Travel Things. Thank you for the super chat. Says Corey Holcomb hates black women. Anton Daniels hates black people. Facts. Let's talk about it. And that's why I told y'all at the beginning, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't give a damn about Corey, or I don't give a damn about the other boy. What I'm telling y'all is she's right. Corey Holcomb don't like black women, and that nigga don't like black people in general. They clash came because Corey also don't like white men, and Anton Daniels just happened to love him. I think that's the only place the doggone I think that's the only place that the people, kind of messed up. Anton is the colonizer's dude, boy. Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's given whoever is funding and I don't know if anybody is funding him or have funded him in the past, but it's given either somebody behind the scenes telling Anton, boy, keep us out your commentary, or he's just so stupidly in love with the white cracker that he can't find it in his heart to get on here and say something bad about the white man. I mean, after all, they took him out the dirt roads from eating dirt cookies. Now he over here in Detroit, Motown. Yeah. Over there singing with the whispers and all of that. So maybe in Corey's mind, I owe the white man all of my life. Because if it wasn't for him, I'd be playing hopscotch in the dirt with rocks, okay? With that being said, y'all, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next one. I won't be here Friday morning that I know of, but I'll definitely see y'all tomorrow on the next one. Shout out to y'all. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wow. Lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.